Hey YouTube, thanks so much for coming back to the channel. Today's video is part 2, the installation of the GM SEMA Grille. So I know in this video we said we were going to have a special guest helping with the installation. And what surprised me is no one in the comments section in the part 1 video had any idea who the special guest was going to be. Just kidding. So just a hint on who the special guest in this video is going to be. Obviously you guys all guessed it, Lethal Camaro. So definitely a big shout out to Lethal Camaro. He went above and beyond all of my expectations for help. He really just dove in there and really helped us doing the work on his back, sweating, helping us, even in flip-flops, which is dangerous, Matt. Anyway, he helped us a ton, and I just can't thank him enough. I'm definitely gonna repay him somehow. I don't know. Think of some crazy project, Matt, and Kent and I are there to help you. Okay, so in this part you're gonna watch us take off the screws that go across the top. There's a couple things here to look at on this one, and I don't think, Matt and I were guessing maybe on the 2017s they have this fixed. There's a white washer that sits back behind here that you need so that it sits flush. So it looks like just when they made this piece, this part was lower and they had to put a white washer here. So when you remove this, there's gonna be a white washer. Don't lose that, you need it. Then over here, these are really guides. So there's two guides. There's one here, and there's one here. These guides, right, they don't come out. These are the things that come out. Remove these, leave these. But my guides were put in kind of sideways, and so it's stuck a little bit. So you may have to loosen them to kind of get this to pop up and over the guides. Otherwise, you're just kind of setting this front of the car on here and then popping it over the guide.
Crap. Okay. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But yes, you're right. It wasn't full at all. You just kept it.
So in this part, you're going to see we have the wheel turned in, but there's a few screws that go along here. I believe it's 4 that we remove, and then we pull this carpet back so that we can gain access behind here.
So basically what we have to do is on both sides, I believe there's 4 bolts here that we'll take off. This will pull back a little bit. There's a bolt right here that's holding this together. We don't have to worry about any of the lighting here, but there is 2 harnesses on the back side. And then along this front edge, there's a bolt up here and then 3 bolts down here on each side. So we'll have to pull those out. And literally once we pull that out and then you remove these, which we've already done, the whole thing literally comes off. So you don't have a front splitter, so I'm not so worried, but we will have to remove a couple of the bolts on your air dams on the front, because those also tie into the front bumper.
Okay.
I see you haven't hit any dips yet since you've been lowered.
It's almost like a thick carpet.
It basically is. The problem is that one has a metal clip on it, and it makes it a pain to pull out. Because this is literally the only clip on this whole thing that that actually fastens it to the bumper. There we go.
All right, so behind this part has 3 screws. The one that is right there, or right about here, behind this, was the toughest one to get at.
2 bolts. There's one here, just like that front one.
Yeah.
They just need to come off. But there's the one back here. It's a nightmare. You have to get it without the extension.
It's a little tall for him. Yeah,
easy. So you have Alberta plates?
Oh yeah.
We then decided that we really needed to get the car up in the air. It just was easier to work on the removal of the screws. It was easier to get access into the wheel well. Some of those screws are in really tight spots, and it was easier to jack it up. So it looked like at this point the air tool just wasn't going to get the lug nuts off, so we had to use the breaker bar to remove them. $2K, FIFA.
2K?
You only get cleaned out at FIFA.
Oh,
Leave his own.
Did we hurt our EA?
You have to leave now.
I was so pissed at 2K last night though.
Actually, our NBA game is not nearly as good as 2K, so I'll give you that.
No, I don't like NBA Live.
It's not as good. It will be next year.
I have NBA Live for 16, not for 17.
They didn't wake up.
It's like a little joint.
It's not 420 yet though, bro. So in this part of the video, you can see Matt underneath the car. He's moving these wind deflectors off. There's one here in front of each tire. People that went to TV can't be trusted.
Oh.
Wait, what? People that went to TV.
Temecula Valley.
Oh. We're free.
Here it comes.
Not when it starts. It's wing, right?
Oh. That looks so weird.
Now we're definitely.
That was a bigger pain than it was ever supposed to be.
Oh, those clips. Yeah, I know what you're
This one, like this clip was sitting this way instead of that way.
Okay, so now that we have the nose removed, you'll see that there is a styrofoam bumper piece in here blocking our way to the grill. So that needs to come off. That, again, is just some clips. So you'll see us remove those clips.
My little thing. What's Greg doing? Say he's on his way.
We'll be there in a few.
A few hours.
All right, so now that the bumper is removed, and we've now removed that styrofoam bumper piece in front of the grill, we can remove the grill. So use the guides, remove any of the clips that are there. Just remember where you put them at, and you can refer back to this so you can see where we are removing the clips. And then you take that grill off, and you put our new grill in, and put the clips back on, put that styrofoam piece back on.
The alligator clips I was telling you about are holding along the bottom. So they go all along the bottom. The top are just the plastic ones, and then these are just basic pop clips. And I'm gonna take my gloves off for this. But we'll have to use the finish tool to pull all the wiring off.
Okay.
Because that wiring actually connects to the grill. So that if you're wondering why your new grill has all those little tabs on the bottom, that's what it's for.
That's for that.
Yep. That one's an easy one. But these two bottom ones,
Yeah.
I hate them.
I'll tell.
That would be a good video.
See if I caught on a video, but that's not what would happen.
It would be like
It'd be on the
story.
10. Oh, I'm sorry,
And then
that was yesterday.
And then he would have the video. He would have a GoPro in hand and be like, Camaro owners, Camaro falling apart while driving. Yeah.
That was pretty much yesterday in phone.
I'm just tired, so I'm gonna lay down.
Oh,
Good night.
that's nice.
Come here, you. And then you just snap and it's like, bam, done. Oh, I knew it. I know it worked that way. When you're a big guy, your knees don't like it when you do this. Yay, it's actually coming off.
It is.
you? That's the question. There. One more.
Come on. Yep.
Two more. There.
And look.
Camaro got his teeth knocked out.
All right, let's put it on. Get that airflow proper.
Weight reduction.
Wasting their money on
Right.
Mishimoto cold air intake.
Right.
Just cut that part out.
So when I'm pushing on this, the thing's not sliding. Yeah, just
I don't know.
All right, push away.
yes, sir.
These front ones are blocking you right here.
No, I'm doing the bottom right now. The front ones will be.
No, I just was meaning that I think the tab was blocking your
Yeah, this one's gonna come up.
ability to push.
Does it need to come?
This one's on top of the blue. These two. This edge. These are good.
Oh, thank you. Good looking out, bro.
All right, hold. This one's gonna come there. Okay, you're good there. Now push. Hold on.
I think I need
You're good.
sideways there. No, this one is being the bean. This one came out. There we go.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Oh, no, these side ones are good over there. Where's the top? Are we high or low?
It's higher than your clips are.
Okay. Oh, what side are we getting more traction on? I think it's this side. There you go. Look at you. Natural. Have you done this before?
On a 14.
On a 14. Wait, where's this clip?
Hold on, don't push. I'm gonna get my fingers in there. Okay, now.
It's above it. I can see it.
Is it?
It just needs to come down, and then it needs to. But I think one of the side ones is keeping it from going in further.
Yeah.
Safety clamps. Now for the fun ones. Maybe I'm not happy. Maybe not happy. Oh man.
So in April, when are you thinking about the next coffee one?
Right now, it looks like it's going to be April 20th. Why does that side go on easy? This side's like, I hate you.
There you go.
This one loves us.
All right, so now we have the new grill on, we have the bumper piece back on, and now we're ready to put that back on the car. So we're going to use these guideposts. They're small plastic guides that are on the side of the front nose piece. You slide those into the body, they slide right on, and just make sure that you have those guideposts lined up, slide them back on, and then start the process of putting all those pieces back together. Then start the process of screwing all those pieces back together. Just make sure that the gaps that you have for the grill are nice and tight. It may require 2 people. We did it with 2. So Matt tightened in the wheel well while I held the piece tight, and that gave us a nice butted up body to nose piece.
He decided to bail.
He needs an oil change and gas.
Yeah, I heard they're using that both for gas these days. I was like, wow, you drive a $70,000 car and you can't.
Okay, you got that set?
Yeah, I didn't want to.
So just the big thing is make sure that corner doesn't scratch your paint.
Damn, that's a lot
Yeah,
of work.
it's underneath right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Is yours?
Oh, somebody take a sneak peek. So basically, we just want to get that up and over,
Okay.
and then once that's done, we should be able to line up the.
The blue's cool.
Where's that set? Yours in? See? Now it's sitting in there.
So hopefully you can see, you know, it takes a long time. It did. It took at least 2 to 3 hours to kind of complete the job. There's just a lot of unbuttoning to do to get the front of the car off so that you can get to the grill, so that you can take that off and put everything back on. So it is kind of lengthy, but you can definitely do it. I think as long as you just jack up the car, you can get this job done yourself. Don't have to pay somebody. It is very rewarding. I thought it was a really cool project to do, and definitely try it out yourself if you're feeling adventurous. All right, hey, we are almost at 400 subscribers. It really doesn't feel that long ago that Kent and I were doing, you know, hope we get to 25 guys. Thank you guys for sticking with us. And now there's almost 400 people. That's just crazy. We appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you so much. We have a lot of stuff planned. I have a big Google Drive page of ideas that I try to write down when I think of something I think will be a cool video. Anyway, thanks so much. Thanks for the likes as always. Thanks for the subscribes. And keep them coming, and we'll just keep making more content. And as always, keep modding. All right, let me just give you a general overview of what you're going to do. So you're going to remove the screws in the wheel well that are holding the carpet. You're going to pull that carpet back. You're going to remove the screws that are holding, there's 3 of them that are holding these 2 pieces together and are holding this whole front nose of the car together to the body. And then you're going to remove, there's a few here, and then up here there's another one. So as you pull that carpet back, you're taking those out, and you're taking, like I said, the 3 that hold this panel there. There's some guideposts that kind of keep this straight, and so you're gonna, when you get it all loosened up, you're gonna pull those straight off, and those guideposts will help direct it off, and then when you're ready to put it back on, the guideposts help it direct it back on. I just held it tight so that we made sure this gap and that the 2 panels were tight. So Matt was tightening and I was pushing down on the top here just to make sure that that gap was nice and clean. Then you're going to remove the screws here. Again, listen to later in the video where I talk about which ones you remove and which ones are guides, because 2 of them are guides and the rest you remove. And then you're going to remove the wind deflectors. As I crash into my tool bench, you're going to move those wind deflectors, and you're going to do that on both sides, and then you're going to pull the nose off. So one person or 2 people can, you know, kind of pull the nose off together. When you get the nose off, you'll see the bumper protection. It's for that, you know, low speed crash kind of bumper protection, and it actually is blocking your way to the grill. So you'll need to remove that. That's a bunch of clips, and you'll see that in the video as well. Once you have that removed, there's some other clips and there's some guides for the grill. You remove that, the grill comes out, and then you put the new grill in. It goes exactly back into those spots, and you're good to go with that. Put the bumper back on and the clips, then reinstall it and button yourself back up. So I would definitely suggest 2 people for putting the nose on and off and making sure that you have your panels lined up.